located on the Nkuhumas there on Buffelshoek East Road. Currently looking to possibly continue east, but we'll keep you updated. Yeah, we've got more coming across from the pop forward into a better spot. And here we'll have them all walk past us, and they're using that pushed over acacia tree to sharpen their claws, and it was just a few days ago that I can hear one vocalizing. You'll hear the gentle murmur of her calling. And how awesome is this? One of the lioness up ahead was calling, maybe trying to rally the troops to get them to move along, and as you can see they are now following, and it's a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. Golden afternoon sunlight. Sadly, they are not heading towards the waterhole that I was hoping them to, and that's not a problem because we're still going to get to follow them on the move. And there's one of the younger cubs here that is, like I say, looking a little bit hungry, and that's why it's trailing. Okay. Now we are going to attempt to follow them through this bush. It appears like it opens into a big clearing, so it's not going to require much off-roading. And these trees that we drive over simply pop back up as we pass by. We're not causing any major damage to them. This is going to be beautiful. There's a large open clearing here, and it appears they're going to take some time out to play. Try and get us into a good spot to enjoy this. And what that might mean is we may have to loop a little bit ahead. Look at this, absolutely awesome. And I am just going to continue to drive a little bit longer, and then we can stop and enjoy whatever happens. Beautiful. Well, it's golden afternoon sunlight, the clouds in the background, and all these lions to look at. Certainly is a wonderful, wonderful sight. And well done to VM. He's got some. Oh, get ready with that lioness there, VM. Looks like she might pounce. Keep an eye on them, they're looking playful. And they are highly social cats, and one of the only cats in the world that socialize to this degree. It's untypical behavior to find cats socializing, and it's just the lion that have realized the benefits of the social lifestyle that they live in. Craig, it appears that there's only 2 vehicles here now. So you can start making your way, and we'll give you an update when we're close. So your best access will be off, I'm not sure, but we're basically heading directly east along parallel to the fire break, probably 300 meters south of it, so possibly on Cheetah Cut line. For this young cub to catch up with the Pride. It isn't looking very good, but it's in no means in dire straits. So if any of you are worried about the health of this cub, don't worry too much. It's incredible how resilient these wild animals can be, and it just needs a few good meals and it may be back up to scratch again. Now, we did get very fortunate with this large open clearing that we were viewing them in, but it is going to get quite thick in here. I'm going to attempt to follow them. It doesn't look too thick, but just be ready for a little bit of crunching and cracking as we head through this dry vegetation. With the very sensitive mics and receivers that we have, it probably sounds a lot worse than it actually is. It is good to be out here this afternoon, and I hope all of you are having a wonderful time. It really has cooled down. The sun's probably got another 10 minutes or so before it sets, and hopefully we'll be in a position to show you that sunset. But the lions might upstage the sunset this evening. It's always a little bit of a gamble, the pathways we choose to try and stay with animals and keep in sight of them. But this is not looking too bad at the moment, but we don't want to go too close to them and scare them in any way. So we'll just coast along slowly. They're just on our left. You may get the odd glimpse of them. Sorry, Jim. To stop and get a view of this lioness. Sean, sorry, what is the outcome of that? Copy perfect. Okay, well, you can probably hear some bellowing and grunting up ahead, and that is because there's a herd of buffalo that these lions are heading directly towards. Now, we are in the unfortunate position that there are already 3 vehicles in that sighting, and the protocol is that the people who are there get to stay there and we have to drop out. There's a limit to 3 vehicles per sighting. So we are just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But what a beautiful sighting it's been. And what we're going to do is just enjoy a few more views of the rest of the Pride as they come past. And this is the last two with the youngster in the background. And what we're going to do here is literally not even move and stay exactly where we are. The lion are not too far from the buffalo, and who knows, maybe the lion will chase the buffalo back in this direction. Either way, if something exciting does happen, the vehicles that are there will have their time to have a look at what's going on and then allow us to go in and have a look. But until then, we sadly just have to sit around and wait. What we can do is maybe just get back to the road. The buffalo are on a road not too far from us, but we are going to have to get back onto that road. So until we do that, hold tight and we will continue. Good afternoon.